Oh yes, everybody is in the kitchen. Everybody is in the kitchen because we were doing mega birthday stuff. And I do let's see, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could get Kimmy pregnant. But we do have 2 newborns to deal with already, so I'm not sure we need that. Let me go ahead and go into Cass, because at the end of last episode we finished Saffron's makeover, but we didn't have a chance to get to Clementine, or we started Saffron's makeover and we didn't finish that or Clementine, so I wanted to show you all what I had done off stream. So we did cornflower and pistachio on stream, and I finished up Saffron and Clementine off stream. Well, technically I was live on my alt account for VTube testing while I did this, so some of you were there. But here's her little yellow outfits. As you know, Saffron's part of the Color Babies, so I tried to make sure all of her outfits were very yellow. This one's one of my faves. Pretty little dress. And then Clementine, who honestly grew on me doing her makeover. I feel like Clementine's makeover, I really like how it turned out. I don't do a lot of like straight hair vibes like that, but and I think we're gonna have to make her a lesbian girly pop, because all of the like shades of her outfits being like oranges, pinks. I'm like, it's giving lesbian flag colors. So yeah, that's those guys. And we have geometry and astronomy to work towards aging up to. There's trinket stuff at shows and stuff. I think of trinket trading as being with strangers, but pebbling with friends. Oh, I like that. I like that too. I've been seeing that it's becoming more popular of like a small event style to do at like thrift stores or libraries, where they do like trinket exchange events, which I think is also really cool. Okay, it is 5 a.m. However, thankfully, I do not believe any of the kids will be asked to go to school, because they just aged up. So I'm gonna put everybody to bed because they're all low-key about to pass out. Oh, I don't have enough beds. This is the first time that this has happened. Okay, let me see. Let me assign this bed to Pistachio, because I think it fits them very well. And then let me see if I can... I feel like I might be able to put one right here, but I don't know if that'll impede this chair. I want to find the matching one to this, but I don't know. Actually, let me see. Great shapes. Oh, is it because there's no space? Oh, thank you for the follow, friend. Welcome on in. Oh, here we go. Here's the matching bed. Okay, and I don't have baby.move objects on, so I feel like if it let me put that down, then this is probably playable, but we will have to test it to find out. Okay, let's give that a go. You are also sleepy. Oh, actually, before you go to bed, let's have you repair that, mop that up, and then And hopefully between now and then the newborns don't start crying. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the newborns honestly have been much more needy lately. I know they technically have like secret, what's the word? If you like cheat them, they have like this setting for their temperament. So there are actually different temperaments to the newborns. Oh, they're already crying. And maybe I've just been getting a lot of the more like needy temperaments perhaps, but yeah, it was news to me, honestly. See, change temperament. Calm, sensitive, clingy, average. They're like a secret algorithm. But MCC allows you to check it out. So you weren't ever losing your marbles if you had like one newborn you felt like was really chill and easy and one newborn that was driving you bonkers, because I know I've had that before. Yes, we maxed the parenting skill. That means we can do super efficient newborn care, which is highly convenient. I feel like I'm not really going to be able to put Love Day to use with 2 newborns, but we'll see. That one baby that never stops crying for literally no reason is so real. So real, so true. Although I did remove the part of the mod that lets you have like risky experiences with pregnancy, just for like not triggering anyone or anything, like I said before. But I will say in my personal save yesterday, I had my first experience with it where my baby mama went into preterm labor and had little preemies. And I'm pretty sure they modded it just by using the bracket key and making the baby half the size it was before. But it was really cute. The baby's being so small. That's Panda Sama's pregnancy mod, and if anyone's curious, it adds a ton of fun pregnancy features. Alright, thankfully adding that bed wasn't too bad, so she can stay in there. Oh my god, Junie came into my room and she started licking her paw, which is fine. She just had lunch, so she probably got her paw dirty. But the sound it made, I thought she was just peeing on my floor. And the panic, the momentary panic in my body about, one, why are you, like, what's going on? And two, are you okay? Because whenever a cat has an abnormal behavior, you're like, is this spoiled? No. Alright, Kimmy, I might have you make some food for the fam-lam, so everybody is hungry. Why is French toast on here twice? That's kind of weird. Alright, you really need to go pee, so you can probably get up. You like cooking? Sure. You hate cleaning, so it kind of surprises me, but I approve. Makes my life easier, honestly. Not this breaking too. Now everyone who is hangry can get up and grab a serving. I didn't really want them to all wake up hungry and then have nothing to eat. You sad because you didn't want a new sibling? Oh boy. That's fair. You do have a lot of siblings. It was good. It was good. We couldn't do a ton of stuff today because resident services was under construction, but I did learn that I had storage I wasn't putting to use. So that was exciting. I got to clean up my beach. So yeah, it was good. Yeah, no, I'm okay. Oh, one of the babies is crying. Oh my gosh, everything in my house keeps breaking. What was that sound? Sir, vacuuming, number one, you don't vacuum water. Why would you vacuum water? And number two, it's just going to keep producing water because you're not repairing it. So I don't know what you think you're doing, but confused. All right, girl, Papa. I'm sorry you're depressed that you have a sibling. I don't know what to do about that for you. That's just kind of how the cookie crumbles in this situation. I do not need a job, but thank you. Oh, you're in a focused mood. I'm gonna let you go piss pal. And then I might have you do your homework since you're in a good mood for it. Maybe you take a little shower. How was your vet appointment, Herbivore? Did everything go okay? I'm glad. I'm glad that it is resonating. I know that Go Piss Girl was like so popular for so long, and but I didn't like saying it in stream and like at a collective community because I know that most people wouldn't take it personally, but in a weird way I would be misgendering some people. So I was like, what can give me the alliteration I'm looking for? And then I was like, ah, this is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I should open the business so we can build up some money. Also, this is kind of me going back to what I was telling y'all yesterday, but in the gameplay I was playing yesterday off stream, I told you that I had preemies. Tell me why I went into preterm labor, so that was already like, whoa, I'd never experienced that before in the game with my mod. And then at the exact same time, the game was like, by the way, just so you know, your bills are due. And I was like, hey, did you know that that was kind of rude? I was like, "Did you know that that was a little bit harsh? I was dealing with a lot in that moment. I don't think I needed you to add that to my plate." Hi, Zeri. What is this? The US healthcare system? Truly. Like, please, too real, Sims. Too real. How are you today, Zeri? How was your weekend? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate you and your company. Everything went really well. Kaya got a clean bill of health, and they even complimented on her dental hygiene, which I always struggle with, but I'm trying to be really hard to be better about. Aw, I love that. That's awesome. We've been giving the cats this dental powder in their food, which is supposed to help with their dental care. And then we do our best, although we've been a little off kilter with this, to oh, hi, Periwinkle. We do our best to also once a week use the dental wipes on their teeth, but our babies have a lot of little extras. Fig has um, anxiety med I have to break up and put in his dinner. And Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at lunch. Every other day they get a anti-nausea treat or hairballs. So sometimes it can be hard to keep up with all the little doodads. All right, why don't you do something for yourself and work on your little guitar? Can you not access it there? Is that why? There we go. Oh, perfect. Heck yeah. Apparently, it's the newborn's birthday. I thought we still had a few more days. Listen, controversial take, but I prefer the infants over the newborns just because um they can take care of themselves a bit more. Oh, Bagagwa is in my room. So if you hear Junie, I promise she's fine. This is just the spirit of Bagagwa coming through. Astronomy is a sunny infant. Wonderful. That makes my life very easy. Oh my gosh, Kimmy continuously makes the cutest little infants and toddlers. Oh, you're already crying though. That's not very sunny of you, Astronomy. Bagagwa. She left already. She had brought her ball in here for a second. Who are these? Oh, these are Bella's babies. We had babies with Bella. Wiggly. Cute. Oh, Bagagwa's back. Hi. What you up to? You have a poofy tail. Are you beefing with your brother? Did he scare you? It's usually when you get a poofy tail. Ooh, sip sip save. Someone remind me to do a little save when we get out of cast if you could. Freckles galore. Beautiful. I'm fine with that. And you have really pretty eyes too. Ooh, I really like the combo of the black hair with these eyes. We've not really had anything like that in the family so far. You are a pretty baby. Of course, you're one of the boyos. I wish that astronomy might have to be a trans girly. Not that boyos can't be our heir, but we usually don't. And I'm like, you're so pretty though. I want you to have heir potential. We'll see what we wind up doing, but it's in consideration. We haven't had any. We have Pistachio, who I'm like pretty sure is going to turn out to be non-binary, but I'm still letting them figure it out. And we could do a little astronomy moment. You're so pretty. Please have my babies. Also imagine the heir being Bella's baby. I kinda iconic. Kinda iconic. But you're too young for us to make that decision right now. So, for now, and maybe sometimes I think I want to do something, but then I grow to really like them as they are. So, let me give you your time. Mm. I suppose I should see if we have any space themed options. It's a little harder to find without just like searching through everything, but okay. Wait, that's kind of oh, we do. We have some space things. I like this. Or the planets. I think I like that one. These are like underwater, which is also super cute. No, I think do the planets maybe. I like his little shoes. They actually match this shirt perfectly. Let's just get him some socks. Methinks. Cute. Okay. We kind of had like a dark blue vibe going for him. Maybe I'll keep that up. Actually, I think that blush is still a little bit red from what I want. I thought I had the one that I use usually for toddlers, but I guess not. Dinosaurs. Oh yeah, the CC version has like a little bit of a weird thing that it does with the belly. So I'm not sure about that. This could be cute. Thank you, my love.
Am I forgetting something?
I'm trying to think.
Recommendations if you're still hungry after, because I know you said that you weren't all that hungry, so this as a starting point I think is good, but maybe some English muffin with peanut butter.
Okay, I'll think about it. Thank you.
Of course, the blueberries are big boys.
Okay. Appreciate that. I've been brought my lunch charcuterie board, chat room, so if you hear me munching, that is why. Please forgive. But we just took a break, so I don't want to take another one right now. I liked that those other ones showed the socks. So actually, might have those go over to formal. You can wear the same shoes, because, I mean, he's just a baby. It's fine. I'm just a baby. Cute. Yes, I have grapes and blueberries and crackers with Borsian cheese and salami. Whoa, Junie just dove off my bed. Full speed. Yeah, my appetite has not been as big right now. Oh wait, is that the Keith Haring guy? It is! That's the Legos we got, is these little dancing figurines. Cute. As big since I've had this issue with my throat, because eating everything that I eat kind of hurts. Which does not exactly motivate me. I'm not really sure. Technically, my meds that I just got on also have a side effect for some people to lessen your appetite. So until these throat thing is cleared up, it's hard for me to know if it's just that or if it's also the meds. So we'll have to see. But new pics. And I can't wait to add these cuties. Yay! I'm excited. I did get your to-do list of photos, and I promise it's on my radar. It's just been busy, busy, busy. Oh my god, cute! The little goose. Oh my god, I have to put this apple fit on somebody. The drooped. So cute. They're all so cute. Okay, probably the space one for him though. Makes the most sense. I'm falling for astronomy. But I also kind of fall for literally every single one of Kimmy's babies. As their toddlers, and then I kind of have to wait and see how they grow up because Kimmy just makes cute toddlers. I'm not gonna lie. It's something about Kimmy having like chunky cheeks and then why do they have where is that extra eyelashes coming from in the makeup? Like I don't see them anywhere, but yet somehow they're here. I'm just gonna take off and then add the blush back. Something about the fact that she has a very rounded, kind of chubby cheek face, slash paws, gives all of her toddlers that look, and I feel like as toddlers, that's such a cute vibe. You just want to like grab their little cheeks and squish them. Hot weather, huh? None of these are like dark blue like I want. Oh, here, this might be. Also, I forgot to upload the last episode of 100 Baby we did to the VOD channel. So if you were looking for it, my apologies. I will add these both soon. I realized before stream because I went to look at our screenshots for the going live post, and I was like, wait, I took these cute pictures of the twins, and then I was gonna make a graphic thumbnail out of it, and I never did. The little stars, the little planets. Oh my god, perfect. Yeah, all my extra time has just been going to resting, chilling the heck out, or debut prep. So I haven't had a lot of brain cells for like other work. Also, I would like your eyebrows to match your hair, and your hair is black, so I don't know why it's saying that that matches your eyebrows when it does not. But these are kind of, I don't know about these eyebrows. Yeah, there we go. It's better. Oh my god. He's so cute. I'm kind of obsessed. Alright, as cute as this hairstyle is, I do like to use it. Neither of your parents had this hair texture, so I'm not sure where you got it from. I will let you maintain having a little bit of bushy eyebrows. You're really cute too with these like soft green eyes. My gosh, Bella makes cute babies. Oh, that was too big. That scared me. Oh, I like that on him. Immediate, yes. I'll check the other ones, but something about that just suits him. Yeah, I like that on him. We haven't had a lot of babies with black hair, I don't think. I don't know if we've had any. I'll have to look. Oh, cute. Cute, cute, cute. The pink cowboy boots are sending me. I know it's just randomized, but ooh. Excuse my reaction. Blueberry was really big. I feel like big blueberries are usually quite like really sweet. And it's usually the really small ones that are really sour. So color me shocked when I bite into this really big blueberry and it is super sweet. I'm like, whoa, I did not expect that at all. excuse me. If you put them in water, the ones that float are sour. They change density when the sugars ripen, so no matter the size, it will sink. Oh, that's a really interesting fun fact. Interesting. I'll have to try that because I'm not a huge fan of when they're super sour. Blueberries is like one of those fruits where like I understand the neurodivergent people who say they don't like fruit. Like I've always really liked fruit. I've been a big fruit lad my whole life, but I totally understand when I hear people say like I can't do fruit because it's just too inconsistent and I don't know what to expect from it. Blueberries are like one of those fruits where I'm like, yeah, I get that. I really love them. I want to love them, but sometimes they don't love me back in terms of their inconsistency bothering me. Saving the best for last is fun. Fun way to do it. Oh my god, the little monsters. Cute. Oh, cute. I like that one. I feel like almost those shoes look like they're like a little warped on toddler feet. I might go for a different pair. I want to like them. They look good on adult feet, but on toddler feet, I think they're a little bit funky. It's time to get funky. Everybody clap, clap, clap your hands. Hot weather. Honestly, kind of like these tan shorts. So I might keep those. I still will never ever come to understand the logic behind um them marking socks as not an option for um cold weather wear. I'm like, or I mean hot weather wear. I'm like, so just because um It's hot does not mean that I think my child wants sweaty feetsies. And I want actually to swap his everyday outfit to this one. I like it so much. Yeah. That's fine. He can wear it for both. That's actually also really cute. Why is that not marked as cold weather? This is why I don't trust the tags. Well, I guess no, because it has shorts. Fair enough. Fair enough. Touche. Touche. I guess because his name is Geometry, I should have seen if I had anything math related, but I'm pretty confident I don't. But someone has to remind me that when we turn him into a teenager or young adult, that we should give him that one random math tattoo that we have, because we have a math tattoo in the game, ironically. It's like a calculation tattoo on the arm. Grabbing some screenies for our Notion. These two hooligan boys that I'm pretty sure are gonna give me a run for my money. I still have It's Time to Get Funky stuck in my head. I'm so sorry. If I get it stuck in your head. It's time to get funky. Let's see. Left astronomy and right geometry. If I can spell. Geometry. I think that's correct. It just looks wrong seeing it typed out. Oh, it's cute too because actually for their everyday wear, they're both wearing stripes. So they have like the tiny bit of twin matching, but like a really reasonable amount. Thank you, Erin. I appreciate you. Mod love. Save. And you know what? Since I'm saving, I will also sip on my water. All right. However, I need to fix up this room for the infants. Oh my god, we have so many of these. We can sell them. I don't need this many. I keep forgetting to put them down before we go into labor. Okay. Put down geometry and put down astronomy. Right now, I'm scared to bite into my next blueberry because I'm like, is it going to be super sour? Oh, it is. Why are they all so sour? If you could see me, you would see I'm making the pucker face. I don't know about this round of blueberries. Oofta. Oofta, oofta. Um, I think I want to get them a telescope. Yeah, they're like, I don't know about yours. I've only taken a bite of two. So tell me if you find a different experience. But they're super sour. Like mega sour, which I did not expect. I feel like I've always experienced where when they're big, they're usually sweet. Listen, I hear you. I'm sorry. I did not mean to scare you, but At least you had some kind of warning. I went into that experience with no preparation. Uh, why don't you go do? Well, it is raining, so I guess you probably don't want to be outside right now. Um, what do you want to do? I wish someone had coded this for meditation. This would be a really nice little meditation stool. Why don't you read something? And you. What do you want to get into? It's always interesting figuring out the kids' hobbies, the teens' hobbies. Like when they very first come out, I'm like, what kind of vibe are you giving me? The cute painting, though. RIP to scrapping it. Oh, you're over here playing video games. Oh, Bella's here. That's funny. Oh, that's a. She's bald! And she's torturing people who have hair! Sorry. Never a missed opportunity in my brain for that one. Why don't you come play some games? Talk to your sister a little bit. Maybe clean that up and use this table. Chat, I'm making a sweater and now I'm yelling at my previous self as I finish a bulk of it and now have a million ends to weave in. I should have been weaving them as I crocheted. No, I do stuff like that all the time. Relatable content. Sometimes my brain just only wants to focus on one task at a time, but I do then also sometimes regret it later. Oh gosh, okay. He's like super hungry. I'm not used to having seven people in my household. Baby care. Wait, do I have super efficient infant care? Is that a thing? Yeah, it is. Nice. You're doing great, actually. I don't know how you and your brother got so off kilter, but past you was like, this is future me problem, but future you is now present you, and like, what the heck is so relatable? That's very me coded. I'm going to get some food. I don't know why this has been happening to me lately, where if I click the hunger thing to fulfill the need, my Sims will often go get something, but it won't show up as a thing until they've already grabbed it, so I don't know if it's working. And I'm like, please. Y'all being born on a Friday means none of you have to go to school until Monday. Lucky Larry's. Earl, don't just leave that there. Clean it up, please. Let's get you. Look at toys. Look at toys. I wish I could queue that up like multiple times, but it won't let me. It would make my life so much easier. And then you're pretty much ready for some sleepies. What's your red? Oh, somebody pranked one of the toilets. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, you get some sleep. You get some sleep. You get some food and then get some sleep. Yeah. Pistachio has such a confident little walk. They look so proud of themselves. I'm glad that you love video games, but you do need to get some rest, bud. So, sorry. Why are the teens not sleeping? Did you both try to go to bed at the same time? Okay, he needs a little attention. Why don't you do some tummy time? Nice, we got that reach milestone. Very good. Maybe do one round of tummy time with him. Thank you for the hydrate, Golden. I appreciate that. Ooh, set my water bottle down a little harder than I meant to. Well, you two can yap a little bit. Oh yeah, I forgot we had this thing that we can have them play cook on sometimes as an activity. Before you go to bed, I might have you feed him real quick. He's kinda hungry. And I don't want you getting woken up in the middle of the night, preferably. Y'all, we saw our new neighbors this weekend, just like vaguely outside of the window. They came for like a moment and like sat out in their backyard. They set up like a single table, like a patio table, and then ate lunch out there and then left, and we haven't seen them since. I'm like, I am Confucian. And we're very nervous about what their like political vibe is going to be. Obviously, fully judging a book by its covers right now, could be lovely people, but the big massive pickup truck vaguely looks like could be cop with Karen looking girlfriend is making me nervous. I I liked my neighbors before. They were a sweet little family. Yes, if I can remember. Hold on. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. No, there's definitely a way. Actually, I looked at the list and it's not the easiest. I don't see any like fully clear. You can just do exclamation point remove, and that does your active task comes off. So you could do remove and then now next to bring the old task on and then hit remove again, unfortunately. I thought it would be. Oh, you do have. Okay. I didn't see it on the main list. Perfect. I was on another tab. So I didn't see. I thought maybe about clear, but clear clears out the chat for me, so I'm hoping they don't live up to the scary expectations as well, because I've definitely met people like that who look a certain way but then are actually very aligned, so we'll see. Oh, you need love. Super efficient newborn care, please. Or infant care. I turn autonomy off and then still sometimes look at my Sims like, why are you doing nothing? Snuggly sleeper. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Alright, I need you to go sleepies. I think we can go 3 times speed. For a little bit. Sometimes even good people buy trucks. Yeah. Listen, I don't have any issue with people owning trucks that actually have a reason to use a truck. That's just my personal thing with trucks. If you live out in the country, you like haul things a lot, um, that's super chill. That's the purpose of a truck. My thing is when it's a guy who owns usually a lifted pickup truck for no reason, doesn't use it, just for the aesthetic, for the manly aesthetic. But I'm like, okay. All right. All right, I'm going to get you learning how to cook. I really hope you don't burn my house down on your first attempt, but having a second cook in the house would be very helpful at this time. Hi, Farrell. Thank you so much for coming back. How have you been, friend? It's good to see ya. Welcome, welcome. It's going really good. I actually need to update our title. We are at 37 babies now. So we are chugging along. We moved Pistachio out of the house. We have 2 teens, 2 kids, and 2 toddlers. So it's a bit busy, but good busy. Relatable, honestly. It's been a hectic couple of weeks for most people, I feel like. Busy, busy. I hope it's been good busy, though. You know, I feel like there's good busy and then super stressful busy. And sometimes it's a mix, but spreading to Europe. Live we live in 1,000 years old town with 1,000 year old roads. They're made for small cars and people. Yeah. That especially doesn't make sense for y'all. I bet that's annoying. Are you okay? Why is she like put herself in the corner to eat her breakfast? Interesting. I managed to become a little bit more tolerant of men who don't need them having stupidly large trucks by reminding myself they're basically gender affirmation. It's toxic, but also not my business if it makes them feel more secure in their gender presentation. Yeah, it's like if they didn't, if they just had the truck and it affirmed them and they didn't make it everybody else's problem, I feel like I could definitely get more on board with that. But they often drive very like rudely on the road, and like their energy when you speak to them is just like not very kind. Like if you just have a big pickup truck and you're nice and respectful, that's fine. It's all the associated mumbo gumbo. She is a loner, to be fair. So maybe. And her poor sister is social and she's like, why do you never talk to me? Ask to prom as friends. That's your twin sister. Okay, at least you know it's your sister. Alright. I guess you can be friends and sisters, but you can get up now. Why don't you go do a little computer time? You can get up now, get some noms. Do you want to upgrade these toilets to be not breakable if that's something I have access to? Hmm. I'm guessing not, because I'm guessing it's one of these. I don't know which one it would be. Um, Self-cleaning would be helpful too, though. You weaved them all in, Aaron. That was so fast. You did so good. What the heck? Proud of you, friend. When I went to Greece, I was honestly shook at how narrow the sidewalks were in Athens. You had no choice but to walk single file. Everywhere you went, it was very interesting to see such an old city like that. I love like the architecture that often comes with old cities like that. And the history, obviously. But I always worry about accessibility when I hear things like that. So I'm like, if you had to walk single file, I imagine a wheelchair would be very difficult. Then again, honestly, a lot of those old cities also have like a lot of stairs and stuff anyway. I remember at our uni we had a couple of buildings that were marked as like historic, so they couldn't be like touched. A lot of them still had like ramps added to like back pathways. Not the most convenient ramps, but um so people could get into them, but it's always such a hard like balance to find between preserving historic buildings. I just wish, honestly, I think what I wish was that nice buildings like that were made more in the modern day. I feel like now everything's made very cheaply compared to back then. Ooh, let me take a peek. I'm curious. Cornflower and saffron jokesters. Yeah, I like that. I'm into that. Oh, Aaron, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, I love the cut. It's very gender to me. The cut is I like it. It reminds me of oh, what are those sweaters called? Like quarter zips, but in crochet form. I've never seen that kind of neckline vibe on a crochet sweater. Aww. Why don't you make some friends since you like to spend a lot of time over here? Make some friends your age, perhaps? I don't know why you're over here in your undies, though, Pistachio. I'm not sure how appropriate that is. Let me put some clothes on you. You're in a public business, sir. I know the business is on your lot, but you know what? I haven't seen you wear your cap at all, and I've been wanting to. So maybe I'll have you wear your cap outfit. Your little backwards cap. Oh, my game is lagging a little though, so I'm gonna hit save just in case. Accessible in a lot of places outside of city centers on the sidewalk, but the folk there are so community oriented they will stop traffic and let someone go on the roads, and they've always have someone there with them to help. Similarly, I didn't see a single homeless person while there, and I asked about it, and they said it's all about the family unit. They won't let them get that far removed, and apparently the churches there care very well for the remaining folks. Ooh, interesting. I always hesitate to like um what's the word I'm looking for? Mm, sometimes I know that Americans have been critiqued a little bit for idealizing other countries as being perfect. So then when they talk about their issues, they um uh you know, don't feel heard type of thing, but it is good to hear that it is a lot better there. I am going to go to the main menu and come back actually cuz I don't like how all of a sudden my game started acting. I do not think this is my computer. I think this is my game. Oh, I did mean to go to main menu. And I think I just closed my game. We'll see. It is very cute. You did an amazing job. I hope you're super proud of yourself. It's cool that you're at that point in crochet where you can um make like full clothes like that. It's so funny seeing these little Bella babies with dark hair in this family full of bright, colorful hair. Look, green hair, red hair, blue hair, black hair, black hair. Oh. All right, I'm having Pistachio get to know some of the extended family who comes to visit the shop, since they're a little far removed. Oh, nice. I forgot that, honestly, that they had the social butterfly aspiration. All right, let's see what the other ones are up to. I think I said earlier when Farrell came in that we had two teens, two kids, and two toddlers. That's wrong. We have two teens, two kids, and two infants. My apologies. Not that it's super deep, but. Oh, okay. We need some attention up here. She's getting her workout on. Oh, hi, Periwinkle. Yeah, you can chat with Periwinkle for a bit. That's great. What is dirty that she's complaining about, though? It's been a minute since I've had the Borgian cheese, like, in crackers. I gave myself the ick with it a little bit, but it's out of ick territory, chat room. Safe food back. Now I just need to not eat it so much that I give myself the ick again. Love you too. You can invite some of the local kids if you want. Why not? Make some friends. That would be cute. You need to go 9-9? Gosh. Oh, what is that? Oh, I've never hit that level before. Okay, fair enough. I'll close it. I'll close it. I wasn't paying attention. Nice, we made 8,000 simoleons. It says Kimmy's Land Cafe and Arcade has been open for nearly a full day in accordance with the bylaws of the Business Bureau. Kimmy's small business will need to close in the next hour. If Kimmy's Land Cafe Arcade has not been closed in an hour, it will automatically close. They said, you can't actually have your workers working for a full 24 hours, actually. And you know what? That's fair. I did not realize how much time had passed at all. That was not intentional on my part. Saffron is doing some cleaning, helping with the family business a little. These two are playing some hopscotch. Very cute. Oh, yay! I also love painting my nails when I'm down. It's kind of a mood booster for me, too. What color did you wind up choosing for your nails this time? Oh, afraid of the dark. Interesting. Oh, we're gonna have an ad in about 5 minutes, just as a heads up, friends. She needs a little fun. So I will lessen her load, have her sell this, and maybe paint something else. You need some foodies. Oh, can teens not play the marbles game? Interesting. I thought they could. Dark gray to red multichrome. In low light, it looks dark gray, almost purple, but then when the sun hits it, I get the flash of the vampy red. Ooh. Wait, that sounds stunning. I kind of love when nail polish has like different lighting like that. Are you not finding this fun? Oh, you're just the gloomy sim. Kimmy does make a lot of gloomy sims. Ironically. Is this. I feel like the build. Does it not work on any skills? Question mark? When they build Legos? For some reason, I feel like it used to. All right, well, honestly, it's like a bit silly because I'm already whelmed with how many Sims we have, but based on the way that the challenge works, I do technically have a space in my house. So I should probably attempt to get pregnant here. I don't really think I have anything started with anybody. We had Lou we started something with, but he we had like bad compatibility and it was just like a pain in the booty cheeks to really do. Um we could do Rashida, but she has very similar genetics to Bella. So the kids could turn out pretty similar. Grace is a young adult. We don't know her well, but could be an option. Sure. Oh, but she's a spellcaster, and I don't really feel like dealing with occult babies right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Where can we take Kimmy to find someone? Wait, what time is it? It's 5 p.m. Okay. I was like, let me make sure it's actually like a reasonable time to go somewhere. I think Nora is this is where I really need to get onto the family tree because I think that Nora is a baby parent from a different gen, but everything's broken because I had to start a full new save. So I really don't know. RIP. Put on a cutesy outfit. I did turn my air conditioner on, so if it sounds weird at all, let me know because I know we were having some weird stuff with the audio earlier. Grab a drinky. Something to put you in the mood for some baby making. Be a little sea splash. That looks nice. 5 p.m. I may have panicked, but thinking it was 5 p.m. IRL. No, not quite. You've got like 2 hours before it's 5 p.m. Oh, it's doing that glitch where it thinks no one's tending the bar. And I'm like, please. He's right there tending the bar, so obviously. He's literally flipping drinks in front of me. Wait, babe. Should add some fuel. Your randomly generated outfit is scaring me, but you aren't bad underneath the surface. What is this fit, please? Vea is at a rave. That's Foggy's mom. Yeah, I was pretty sure. I was like, I would be surprised if I haven't engaged with the load-ins yet. They're such cute Sims. We need some different cuties to come around. Not the full werewolf here in the nakey. I was gonna say in the flesh, but not quite. The werewolves are so glitchy. What is on his face? He has one eyeball. Oh my gosh. Where's the one eyeball. All these celebrities, they're gonna be very hard to romance. I know, isn't this place cute? I like it, Picasso. Can I order my drink now? Nope. Somehow that person tossing drinks behind the counter is still not tending the bar. Question mark. So I just have Kimmy over here busting it down, honestly. It's fine. She's a mom. She doesn't get to romance too many people too often. I think for our next gen. Oh, God, don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Oh gosh, I didn't realize it was that hot. Okay. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Oh god. Oh gosh, golly indeed. There. I put you in your cool weather outfit. Please chill. Um I think for our next gen I'm gonna put us in a save file. Because I've been playing in more save files made by other people recently, and honestly, this save all of the family connections are super broken anyways. It's not like we hang out with our family that much as I would like to. Um, it's all busted. So I think I'll do that because then it has better community lots and cuter NPCs. Oh, Octavia's talking to us. Oh, hi, Octavia. Listen, that you'd be super hard to talk to, so I didn't want to do it. But if you're gonna be chill, oh, Lou's here. We do have a relationship with Lou. He could possibly give us werewolf babies, though, which I just don't know if I want to deal with that. He is a very attractive sim, though. Ooh, who are you? We don't have any blonde babies yet. Oh, it's one of the. Oh, yeah. That would be iconic. Let's see if we can get in with one of the Caliente sisters. Heck yeah. I think that'll be easier because your Octavia is a celebrity and she's angry. So oh, um so that was kind of what I was trying to do. I don't know if I appreciated you just like walking up and smooching the girl I was kind of trying to flirt with. We know what they say about the Calientes. Insufferably tedious conversation. What am I doing wrong? What does she want from me? What is she like? Okay, now it's pleasant. I actually never seen insufferably tedious. I've seen the tedious before, but insufferably? I don't know what she's looking for. She doesn't like anything that I do. Oh, the Tinkers are here. They always make cute babies too. They are here together, so that seems kind of rude. But Dina's not really vibing with us, it seems, much to my dismay. We'll just talk to everybody, see where we land. I really wanted to make babies with Dina because she has a very different face. She has like kind of the opposite face of um Kimmy. Kimmy has like a really round cheeks face, and Dina has like a really narrow face, and I think they'd make interesting babies, but I feel like I'm gonna be fighting for my life if I try to do this. Oh no, this isn't working with anybody. Where did your charm go? Oh boy. I can't do her. She's a Lapido. We made babies with her daughter already. I think that'd be a bit odd. We could try things with Ty. I wonder if maybe Kimmy already being embarrassed is making our life a little bit difficult here. All right, let's chat. She's feeling playful. That could be fun. We already have quite a quick connection. I think she liked that we did her cultural introduction with the Tomarani introduction. Compliment appearance. It's okay, everybody has no charm from time to time. I had a sim romance, Dina, and they were so toxic together but obsessed. It was very popcorn vibes. Wait, I love that actually. Okay, this is going a lot better. They love hated each other and they'd fight all day and then woohoo at night. Oh my gosh. Listen, there is like a makeup woohoo. Oh, the vampire's just biting people. Oh, they're both slobs. Okay. Maybe they get along. It is entertaining. It is fun. I'm doing that with Greta, and it's a very interesting experience and very veggie. Okay, these two have good compatibility. Hi, Mouse. Welcome in. How are you? Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying, friend. Okay. I think this is going well. So, what I'm gonna do is make sure, because something I've been running into is if you don't make sure that they have um compatible like sexuality sets before your sim learns about their sexuality, it can kind of bug it a little where they keep saying no even though you've changed it. So I'm gonna try to make sure that's set how we need it. Milk. Should help their interactions. Oh, it is like 1 a.m. I hope my Sims at home are doing okay. It's a weekend though, so it's fine. Honestly, it's fine. I can fix it if I need to. Okay, she liked it this time and she's feeling very flirty. Yes. That's what we need. The jump scare of the vampire every couple of seconds is sending me though. It really is. Okay, good. This usually helps bring up their relationship a lot fast, I find. Yes, I've been seeing so many posts supporting all the protests happening across the world and I love to see it. There's some like union corruption based protests happening, I think in the Philippines too. The sun is playing peekaboo, fair enough. Oh no, I see it. It's a pretty color. I like it a lot. And honestly, once you wash your hands for the first time, most of the time it takes off those little spots anyway, which are so easy to get. So I get you. Aw, Golden, thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying your time here. We're happy to have you back. I hope moving house was not too stressful and that you're enjoying the new space. You know, just the casual vampire in the background being like, "Rah!" Well, I'm trying to romance this girl sending me. more neck biting in the background. Likes mischief. Yeah, I already knew that, honestly. That doesn't surprise me. Ooh, romantic satisfaction begins. Perfect. Oh, she had a little romantic dissatisfaction there, though. What was that about? Ask her about her romantic interests. It's a chaos night for The Sims. Honestly, romancing has just gotten a bit more difficult ever since um the Love Pack came out, Love Struck, because they have more specific requirements about what they're interested in and stuff. I think I am gonna go home now because it's almost 5 a.m. and I need to check on my kiddos, but that was good progress. And honestly, Ty and I have a bunch of this soon. And blah, 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 blah. Ty and Kimmy have a bunch in common. So I think that's gonna work out pretty good. They're both cringe. They're both slobs. Like they're basically the same people. So I will invite her over again soon. I should have probably had Kimmy pee while I was there. SOS. Oh gosh. Okay. Kimmy's a disaster. The infants are a disaster. You're doing great. How are you in such a better spot? That's interesting. Right, well, Clementine can maybe help with that. You're doing great too. Okay. Well, that's handy. Why don't you take a shower and then probably get some sleep, but you don't need much. Being brave and sorting through some of my CC. Yes, I'm proud of you. It wasn't that bad for me this time. And a lot of your mods should be updated at this point, so fingers crossed. Girl, if you don't do super efficient newborn care right now, infant care, I keep saying the wrong thing. Please. Because you also are a hot mess express and need attention, but I need you to do this first. Quiet, no word. Thank you. I think it couldn't because he was having a tantrum. He needs to go 9-9. You need to look at toys, play with toys. You need so much. Let's get you some food. Take a shower. To sleep. Is this going now? Dry laundry. Enjoy your walkies. Sounds good, Erin. Take care. I'm actually also going to take a little break here soon. I think I need to do a stretchy and clean up my mess from lunch. So I think that's a good idea. Save. Right, chat room. I will leave you with some enrichment. I don't know if we have enough folks who aren't busy lurking and working to get through it. If we don't, no worries. I'm gonna take a little stretch break, y'all. Check in with yourself, take your meds, hydrate, stretch, all the good things. And I will see you soon. Bye. GG's, gamers. Nice work. Congratulations, M in first, Papo in second. Somehow I snuck in there in third, and Sun, Daryl, Aloe, and Herb on the board. Very good, very good. I'm out of breath. It was a little bit of a chaotic break because I got a phone call from my doctor. Well, my doctor's office, actually. Hi, Aloe. Happy 101 happy flaps. And thank you for the follow while we were on break, too, if you're still here. We keep our followers anonymous, so I won't call you out specifically, but I appreciate it. No, I was glad that they called, honestly. It was about the throat stuff. I had left them a message being like, hey, it's me again, your favorite chronically ill patient who always has 17 problems going on. Then I was just like, hey, just as like a heads up, this is happening again. It actually happened once right before I had surgery too, so I don't think the antibiotics worked permanently. What do you want to do? Because my doctor was like, I don't know what this is the first time that she saw it. She's like, I have no idea. The only thing she thought it might be, she tested me for it, it was negative. So I'm not really sure where we go from here. Originally, she said she wanted to consult some other doctors, and I don't know if she did that or not. She probably should, but so yeah, I'm not sure where we go exactly from here, but I do wish for it to stop happening. Honestly. The nurse that called me did give me some advice of things she thought might help them go away faster. She's like, I'm still going to talk to your doctor to try to figure out what she wants you to do in terms of sorting out the issue, but in the meantime, she was like, do saltwater rinses 4 or 5 times a day, or as much as you can manage, basically, and then perhaps getting because I have Listerine as a mouthwash, and she was like, mouthwash is good in this situation, but Listerine is very like harsh, so it might be kind of painful if you use Listerine. Like, you can, but you might want to get a more natural one. And I was like, okay, these are achievable things I can probably do, so I will try, especially if it means I get rid of them before Saturday. Hi, Poppy. Welcome in. It's so good to see you. How are you? Thank you for being here. Sunday at 9 a.m. in game. I believe all the kids have actually already done their homework, so we're chilling on that front. I think some of them have even done the extra credit, so thriving. Thriving, and we'll see if we can try to perhaps get Kimmy pregnant today, but for right now, she's passed out, so. What's for lunch today, Em? What you warming up? I liked my little charcuterie lunch today. I wasn't super hungry when Toasty asked me about lunch at 1:30, but they had a meeting at 3 and 4 today, I think. So they were like, this is kind of when I could make you lunch. If you don't want lunch right now, you can make your own lunch, but I know that's kind of hard on stream. And I was like, no, it's okay. Just give me a charcuterie, and then I can eat that at my own pace or whatever. So it was good. A little bit sore, but good. I'm glad you're goodish, my friends. I'm also goodish, I would say. I like that word. It's more fun than okay. which I feel like it's similar, but the urge to type heat up lunch bitch at myself in the task is strong, but I resisted bullying myself. I'm gonna have the last of my leftover hibachi. Yum. Nom nom nom. I love that. Where are you going with that? Why do my Sims keep standing up and just like standing in a corner? Oh, I think they're looking at the neon signs, which keep breaking and then they get grumpy that they're broken. Fair enough. Fair enough. How's the laundry doing? Clean and dry. Pretty good. I had a good mix of busyness and resting this weekend. I'm really excited about next weekend's debut subathon for the VTuber model. Little overwhelmed a bit with that and like health stuff. I'm a little overwhelmed with like the throat stuff because last I'm like feeling a little anxious after them calling me and saying they were going to ask my doctor about it. I'm obviously glad that they're going to ask my doctor about it, but last time that I asked my doctor about this situation, she was like, "Come in tomorrow." And I was like, "I'm kind of not free tomorrow." And she was like, "Come in tomorrow. That's the only time we have available." And I was like, "Okay." So I'm like a little nervous that she's going to do that again. Obviously, I appreciate like the sense of urgency, but also, you know, have a life. And I'm also a little health anxious lately because, um, oh, is there stuff in the washer? Must be. Um, I have like a wisdom tooth that's like poking out a little bit out of my gum, and I know I need to deal with it, but I know that the answer they're going to give me is you need to have wisdom tooth surgery. And I just, so many surgeries. They were talking about maybe wanting me to have endo surgery too at some point, and I'm like, do you all understand? I can't, like, that's so much work you miss and so much recovery and so stressful. I don't want to have more surgeries. I want a few months off surgery. Oh, happy Kenzie Gotcha Day. I love that. Cute. Hi, Raiders. Welcome in. Oh, it's the Sweet Meadow. Hi, Sage. How was your stream? Lovely. I hope you're doing good. Let me get you a little shouty outy. Ooh, were y'all shiny hunting again? I love your shiny hunting streams. You and Chi Chi, I always watch. I haven't played Pokemon in a forever though myself. But I hope you're doing good. If you need to raid and run, by the way, please do take care of yourself. I know how it goes. I'm always a little busted after stream, so I totally get it. And Raiders, if you're new here and you don't know me, my name is B. I use they, them pronouns. I am a queer and disabled full-time VTuber here on Twitch. We play a lot of The Sims 4. We do some silly storytelling, create a sim builds. We also like to do some other cozy games like Fields of Mystria, Stardew, Animal Crossing, some not always so wholesome games like Date Everything once in a while. So little mix. We also do some co-working and crafting sometimes. So if any of that in a low sensory chill environment where you can lurk is your cup of tea, feel free to join us. And if not, no worries. Grab your snackies, yes. We switched over to Pokemon, but I was mostly on Hollow Knight today struggling. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm not very good at like platformer type games, so I definitely understand that. I've watched a lot of folks play Hollow Knight and Silksong, and I think it looks so cool, but I'm like way too intimidated to touch it. I think the biggest thing for me is I'm kind of bad. I'm a little bit like directionally challenged IRL and in video games. Like I get lost really easy with Lost with like literal geography, but also lost in terms of like what am I supposed to be doing? And so I can see that I would get too frustrated with Hollow Knight, but I do love to watch other people play it. And shout out to you for giving it a go. Oh, thank you, Jem. Welcome on in. Yeah, this is my 100 baby family, by the way. I guess I should introduce what we're specifically doing today. We are at 37 out of 100 babies, so we're creeping on up to that halfway point, which is very exciting. Definitely the farthest I've ever gotten in the 100 baby challenge, so I'm pretty proud of that. We do some special things with our 100 baby challenge, or some, I guess, like non traditional things you could say. I change baby matriarchs every 10 babies just because I really like to mix it up. Whereas most people try to get through as many babies as they can with one single matriarch, which is also a fun challenge. It's just not my vibe as much. And also, every 5 babies, we spin a random wheel spinner full of different themes, and the babies for those the next upcoming 5 babies, have that theme as their name. So, this generation we had colors and school subjects. So right now we moved out Periwinkle, but we have Clementine, who is orange, Saffron, who's yellow, Pistachio, who's green, and Cornflower, who's blue, for the color babies. And these infants are our first 2 school subject babies. So we have astronomy, or astro, and geometry, aka geo, right now in the house. I kind of wish that I could lock my Sims out of my business, honestly. But I think that if I do that, then my customers won't be able to get in. But my kids are always going over to my business. Also, you might be looking at this house and being like, what in the world? And that's just because I let my community choose. I always pick 3 kids from each gen as possible heirs to the next gen, and I let chat choose. And they chose Kimmy. And Kimmy's style, she's in her pajamas right now, so you can't really tell, but their style is what I like to call neon grunge. So we went with a neon grunge house. So not your stereotypical 100 baby house by any means, but I think it's fun. Last gen we had Rugrats themed babies for 5, and then what is the second half 5? Trying to remember. Head empty, no thoughts. Oh, weekdays. Days of the week. So our babies were like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That was fun too. We've had potato themed babies, breakfast foods. Okay, what are you doing over here? Why don't you go work on your puzzle? And sell that. Do another one. Pistachio, go piss pow. Put that in your inventory and maybe work on another painting. You could go on the computer maybe for some fun. Practice your typing. I honestly just UI cheats this away pretty much every time, because right now it honestly could be authentic because the energy is low, but I've noticed, I guess it does say infants require regular naps, Maybe I need to have them nap more often, but they won't even be tired and they'll get that notification that they're mad that they're sleepy. And I'm like, what? Huh? You need to use your diaper. I also wish all the other kids wouldn't come all the way up here every time to watch every milestone the infants have. I'm like, I'm very proud of you too, but there are a lot of you. And you get a lot of milestones. Speaking of, let's check on their milestones because that's what we use to determine when they can age up. And these two seem to be doing pretty good. You need 3 milestones in each category to early age up infants. And we have 3 in fine motor for astronomy and 2 in social. 3 in social. He just got his third, the timing. So we just need to keep working on this gross motor stuff. So lots of tummy time needed. And geometry, pretty close to the same. Can you babble yet? I don't think so. Oh, I think you can start with the cooing though, and then that leads to the babble. You like Petrichor? Petrichor was one of those sims that happens in the 100 Baby Challenge sometimes where. Oh, you found your puzzle boring? R.I.P. girly. Sometimes in the 100 Baby Challenge, the very last couple of babies in each generation get a little bit of the short end of the stick because it's like time to move on because the mom doesn't need to make babies anymore. So I don't get to like know them very much. So she was like one of those babies where I'm like, you're so cute, but I barely spent any time with you. That happened to our last set of twins in the last gen too, which is like kind of tragic because they were both had the cutest makeovers. It was just, are they in our panel? Let me see. It was Monday and Monday's twin. But like, look how cool Monday is as a human. Like, that's such a sick fit and vibe. And then it was Monday's sibling, but I don't see them, unfortunately. All right, Kimmy. Now that the infants. Oh, wait, you're gonna get embarrassed. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, we did it. RIP. I think it's time for you to invite over Ty and see if she wants to make a baby. It's only going to be a single baby this time because that's all we have room for in the house, but then we'll have a full 8 sim household. Flirty selfie. Okay, and now invite over. Also, as a heads up for our friends who joined us, I'm currently having some voice struggles with my throat. It's a long story, but if I'm just quiet sometimes, it's because I'm trying to give my throat breaks. Trying to find the balance between taking days off and streaming, but letting myself have quiet moments because I can't be gone forever. Right, sell that. You're not finding that fun. Why don't you? What do you want to do for fun? I feel like all my Sims, when I have them do something for fun that they get to choose, they just want to watch movies and TV. And though I find that very relatable, it's not the most convenient when it comes to building skills. Oh, you need to go to bed, buddy. Why don't you go do some star watching? Is 8 p.m. not considered nighttime? Interesting. Why are you peeing that way? Interesting. I wonder if I did a setting. It's fine. It's just weird. Not put to bed. Sit and chat here. Hi, I invited you to sit and chat here. Where are you going? I don't want you to hang out with my. Can I call over? No. You're not supposed to be hanging out with my kids. You're supposed to be hanging out with me. Yeah, why don't you guys cozy up at the bonfire? Oh, yes, it was Wednesday. They were also a really cool sim. They had like a goth aesthetic with the red hair. If you can't tell, I'm a bit keen on making babies with people who have the red hair. I like the red hair sims a lot. I think they're super cute. Yay, you got your lunch heated up. Let's go. Nice work, bestie. I know the executive function is sometimes executive functioning, but you got it. You did it. Enjoy your lurk, Poppy. Thank you for hanging. Yeah, we did groceries just this week, just recently too, and we were very precautious this week to get easy meals because last week we were ordering out gremlins due to executive dysfunction. And we were trying to avoid that this week. At least somewhat. Where did Ty go? The whole making babies with Ty thing is going questionably, because then, like, why is she over at my business? Why does this happen to me? Why does this happen to me? Alright, let's yap. Call over. Yeah, we did spaghetti with little garlic bread side. We did tacos, salmon, and which we just throw in the air fryer really. And then we trying a pasta from TikTok, which is always either like a wild hit or a wild miss, honestly. um but it's a kielbasa sausage pasta and like cheesy tomatoey, so typically when I try new recipes I really try to get things that have ingredients and flavor palettes that we already vibe with, and that tends to like significantly increase our luck. So we'll see how that goes. Meal prepping for tacos, made all the meat and filling in bulk in one day, and then just popping into the tortilla. Ooh, that's super smart. It is approaching soup season. I'd like to get better at my soup making skills. Honestly. Ooh, it is 11:11 p.m. and you guys have school tomorrow, so I think I will be fixing you up to go to bed. Oh my god, Ty's leaving. I tried so hard. I tried to invite them to do so. Okay, it's fine. We'll try again another day. It clearly wasn't our day. And I'm not honestly in the hugest of rush to get pregnant again when we already have 7 kids. So that'll be all right. All right, so let's have you swap the laundry real quick. Oh, you can't because your sister's in there, huh? I guess you can pull from this one. It's a little annoying that you have to go all the way upstairs, but that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Let's get you working. This is Astro on your milestones by playing with your toys. You might as well go eat since Ty left. And maybe you can do some. Kimmy can do some. What you call it? Why are you eating chips from your baby? Why are you eating chips from the toddler? I mean, now you might as well eat them. We have leftovers in the house of real food. Tummy time, so we can work on those final skills and we can age these guys up. Tummy time. Oh my gosh, there is a boatload of dishes here. I'm gonna actually just buy another one of these. I don't know why I've been suffering by page upping every time I want to make money from trash when I have plenty of money to buy a second one. Plenty of money, but not the best space. Can that go there? It's just I like the look of my aluminum trash can, but it doesn't make me money. It would be a cool addition since you can already upgrade electronics. It would be really neat if they added the ability to upgrade any trash can to have the ability to um sell things in it, like via repair stuff. Y'all have made good soup. We definitely have a couple soup recipes we do like. I think I'm seeing that super delayed, but we do have a few recipes for soups in our rotation. I think the thing with soups is that a lot of times the best soups they're like very hands off usually, but they do take quite a bit of time to let that flavor kind of build, and we don't always make a lot of time for that kind of thing. What milestone are you hitting? Ooh, you got your first gross motor. Maybe you had that before, I can't remember. Yeah, you both have that one. For y'all, I wonder if they're actually hitting milestones or if I'm having that glitch I was having with a few other saves where um it just kept sparkling my babies like they were having milestones over and over again. And I was like, I mean, I guess I don't mind sparkly babies, but I would like to know when you're having a real milestone. You burnt your arm. That's not ideal, girly pop. Kids are doing all right. Um, Saffron's having a hard time with her social because her sister, who she loved to talk to when they were younger, turned out to be a bit of a loner, so she doesn't really talk to anyone that much. We need to get Saffron like some friends or something. Mayhaps, mayhaps. I didn't ever like read the official rules of the 100 Baby Challenge when I started this challenge with y'all because I had watched so many people play it. I kind of already knew the rules, or so I thought, because then I was watching a creator whose 100 Baby Challenge I've been enjoying lately, and they went and looked at the new official rules that were made for infants because the rules were updated when infants came along by the OG 100 Baby creator and for The Sims 4 specifically. There's a different 100 Baby creator, I think, for some of the older Sims. And y'all, the official rules are actually so hard. I need to. I'm going to be trying to follow them on YouTube to the best of my ability. But with the infants, if they age up as an unhappy infant, which is kind of easy to have happen because you have to give them like a lot of attention for them to be happy infants. Otherwise, they get that unhappy infant trait, then they don't count towards the challenge. You have to cut them from your number, which I think is kind of wild. But also I'm intrigued by the challenge of it all. And then with kids, you're supposed to, with growing together, you're supposed to now not only get their grades up to grade A, but they're supposed to age up with high confidence. Now, I've heard that the confidence aspect of growing together might be a little bit bugged, so the creator I'm watching is skipping that part because she's finding it hard to track. Fair enough. What was the other thing? I think there's something else too that I'm forgetting. Um Oh, there's like it's not just like 3 milestones in each category in the official rules now. It's like certain ones you have to get. And I think those are like harder to get to than just the 3 in each category. You have to get the pincer milestone, which is the one where they can eat food in the high chair with their own fingies, the fingy food. And one other one that I can't quite remember right now. But like, oh boy, I'm in for it, aren't I? Honestly. So, unbeknownst to me, I've honestly been playing in slightly easy mode, but this is, from what I've seen, the more common set of rules. It's almost like there are an official set of rules and then a more like socially accepted set of rules in the community. So, I don't think anyone thinks lesser of this because a lot of people do it. But I'm very intrigued by what struggles I'm going to run into when it comes to the more difficult rules. Pistachio, come use the downstairs bathroom. Your sibling's kind of busy in there right now. Trying to get everyone fed and the ability to go piss pal and shower if they need to before school. It's kind of hard with this many kids and not that many bathrooms. You would think 2 bathrooms would be enough, but there's almost never enough bathrooms in 100 Baby Challenges. My kid has a tantrum, so they don't count anymore. And you still have to raise them. You still have to keep them in your household and raise them all the way up. They just don't count towards the final number. I'm like, wowza. Wowza, wowza. That's going to be very difficult. But also kind of a fun challenge. Send them all alone. I almost all like once every once in a while I manage to accidentally go to class with my students or with my kids, and I'm like, no, I do not want this. Oh gosh. All right, I'm gonna have everyone study hard as per the usual, but I'm gonna for a little bit let Saffron make some friends because her social's really low. How that's possible, honestly, in a household full of kids, I do not know, but this is the life we live. Both of the toddlers are looking good. One of them's gonna get a little bubble bath. Maybe, if it goes any better than my last attempt, we can invite Ty over and make a baby while the kids are at school. I do love to get it done when the kids are not around because woohooing with the kids all around feels a little bit strange, even though I do think they all know, based on how many siblings they have, that, you know, but they don't need to be involved, okay? They can just close their little eyeballs. So much laundry in this household. Which I mean, I guess if you had 7 kids, you would have a lot of laundry. Or six kids? 6 kids. You would have a lot of laundry, but it's never ending. It's truly never ending. I want to double check them again. I wonder why the bath didn't show up in the firsts. It usually does, but that's fine. Yeah, usually they get like a little first bubble bath situation. I need to get them rolling over. Please. Oh my god, more laundry. Everyone seems to be talking about a birthday party that Pistachio wasn't invited to. She kind of thought the host was her friend, so it doesn't make any sense. Should she ask her friend or let it go? Let's say let it go. Who needs a friend like that anyway? Pistachio tunes it out and plays with the new girl at recess, but later she finds the invite in her cubby, buried under a stale bag of pretzels. Oops. Very good. Alright, and then when you're done eating, let's once again do a wee little flirt with Ty. We're losing romance. We need to get a move on and invite over to current lots. Ty. Let's make sure Saffron's studying hard now with everybody else. Don't want her to get too far behind. But she just really needed some social. Who's calling? It's just the school stuff. When you have this many kids in The Sims, you get so many school notifications. A teacher caught Cornflower looking at another student's test during class and sent her to the office. Honestly, I don't think that's something Cornflower would do. So in this particular instance, I'm gonna say I'm sure it was a mistake. Should also save. Sip, sip, save, chat room. Have some water. Save your game. Save your work, whatever you're working on. Get your hydration in. Ooh, Ooblets. I love Ooblets so much. That game is like pure serotonin. Are you good, Kimmy? You're acting a little funky. You're supposed to be flirting on the phone, but you're just kind of standing here. And listen, you're gorge, but I did have tasks I was hoping for you to do. No? Maybe? Please? Oh, Monday, you're sweet, but I cannot accept any job offers, unfortunately. Oh, I love that. Get all the oobs. Oh, Angelica's just randomly here. Angelica, listen, I love you so much, but I am kind of on a mission, and that is to romance the heck out of Ty today. So, you're gonna have to be on your own. Dresser, change outfit. I need to put you into a hot weather outfit because otherwise you're gonna tell me you are burning to death again. And I can't be dealing with that. I think Ty is in my business again, which is very annoying to me, but we'll go dance with her. If I have to romance her in the business, then I guess I have to romance her in the business because. Yeah. I'll try a little bold pickup after that. Fingers crossed that that's not too much too soon. Oh no, she liked it. Cute. No, where you going? Die. Why you keep walking away from me? I love her fit though. Not too often I really like the townies fits. I'm not sure about the tights, okay, but the little yellow hat with the little yellow shorts in the summer weather. So cute. Can you like go sit here together or something? Por favor. In Masters. No, thank you. I don't even know what that is. Oh, I was thinking that was fitness related, but now that I think about it, it might have been DJ related, and I probably should have said yes. Awkward. Let's get a picture of these two. Yep. Oh, and she's feeling flirty, so that's great. Romance. Make a move. Why does her thing keep going down? What does that mean? Her romantic satisfaction goes down. Does she not like? I need to go into Cass and see. Sometimes Sims don't like certain types of romance. But I find that the game makes it kind of hard to tell what the problem is, which is also kind of annoying. Yeah. I'm just gonna turn that off for now because that makes my life very difficult. I think they just randomized the turn ons, turn offs, likes, dislikes, whatever with some of these NPCs. And sometimes it can make for a real pain in the booty cheeks. I just saved, so I'm not going to save again for the sip sip save, but I will sip sip. Because honestly, you can't, not drink enough water, so that's. I said a double negative. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Let's try this again. This should go better now. Fighting for my life before. It's funny because this area is exactly where we romanced Celine, so it's giving me like throwback vibes. It's no wonder that the first kiss wasn't showing up before. It's a little early for first kiss anyway, but I think that's why. Yay! Okay, it's working now. Oh my god, Ty is has an interest in dancing. And so they keep going into my business. I've finally figured out why. Because there's a bunch of stereos in here that play music. And so then they want to go in there to dance. And I'm like, I get it. But also chasing you around my business is driving me bonkers. You know, a fun setting that would be helpful is a setting on a business that lets you lock it whenever it's not open. That's not currently one of the optional lock settings. I don't want anyone going in my business unless I have the business open. And I think that would be solid. Clementine's last math test was really not her best work. She got a so grade, which could really bring down her average. Should she ask to do some extra credit or just try really hard to get a perfect grade next time? I think Clementine, if it was Saffron, I'd say ask for the extra credit, but I think Clementine would just try to work harder. Clementine studies and practices like mad and greatly improves her grade on today's test. Turns out her reward was directly proportional to her effort. Very good. We're on a string of good answers this time. I do think we could probably get away with trying to make the baby, like trying to kiss her and make the baby now. Unfortunately, the kids are home. I was kind of trying to do that before, but that's okay. Oh my god, they all have school projects. Headline effects. Oh my god, the double hat. I don't know if this is gonna make for the best kiss picture. It's cute, but all right. Is she gonna try for a baby with me? Is that a wild thing to ask immediately after um having their very first kiss? Definitely, but am I gonna do it anyways? Definitely. Oh, I didn't know they were gonna do it in the bush. I thought I picked the bed. I'm like pretty confident that I told them to make the baby in the bed, but I guess we can have a second round of bush babies. The last babies I made in the bed in the bush on purpose, but all right. Time for a pregnancy test! Exclamation point manifest, my friends. Wait, I don't have a pregnancy test. Did they just woohoo autonomously instead of trying to make a baby? Hi, Saturday. We don't allow first time like brand new chatters to go in the Discord just because we've had a couple of bad experiences. Not saying you would do anything. Um but yeah, so if you want to join us in our Discord community, you just have to hang out for a little bit and redeem it in the channel points. Did Ty leave? Oh no, she's all the way over here. Meet girl, yeah, we can get you Discord access. If you can just say something in chat so I have access to whisper you, just literally a hi would be totally fine, or an emoji. Okay, perfect. Thank you. I love the pink color of your name, by the way. Super pretty. That's okay. I like lurkers. No worries. I feel like Sims is a very like lurk friendly game, to be honest. For streams, like just watch in the background. I do that a lot, so I didn't take any offense. I want them to try for a baby, but they don't seem to want to try for a baby. Much to my dismay. what do you need? Hunger. Why don't you make some food for the family? Oh, Saturday, no worries. That's been happening, unfortunately, to myself and a lot of other creators too. That is not me. I have no underscores, dots, extra things, or anything like that in my name. Just plain Queerly B. There is someone out there impersonating me. All I can ask is that if you can, if you have the capacity to report that account as an impersonator, it is not me. But I can't do a whole lot about it other than have folks report it, unfortunately, and hope Discord gets enough reports that they take it down. Oh, this broke. That's unfortunate. What can you do for fun instead? Maybe go work on that. Oh, are you two actually trying for a baby in the bush? Different bush. Manifesting. Thank you again, Negro. That's very kind. I whispered you your Discord invitation, by the way. Okay, now we can take a pregnancy test. Yay! Finally. Oh, I thought the wave to say hi message wasn't working in Discord, so I clicked it again. And I said hi, like, used the little emote like 4 times. My apologies. Eating for 2! Let's go. And 6. I think I forgot to say hello earlier when you did your quiet hello. Welcome on in, friend. Hope you're doing good. Alright, what else do you want to do for fun, Miss Thing? Why don't you do a little yoga? You're in good spirits. Let's have you do your homework then while you are, before your energy runs out. Same for you, honestly. Your social's a bit low, but you still really need fun. Put that away. I think, if I'm not mistaken, um, this upcoming baby will be our first single baby of this entire generation. They've all been twins. No. I wish I could afford a personal assistant. That would be legit. Actually, one of my friends was doing offerings for it, and I was like, oh, if I had the budget. Uh, a loss. In this economy, literally. Literally. But I am sorry. I know it's annoying and like confusing to get messages from people impersonating creators. What's the other baby doing? Ooh, not so good. Okay. Use your diaper. And then let's have you feed him. Let me also save because it's being a smidge laggy. Yeah. I don't know what it is. It's like super common recently, especially on Discord. Like every other day, I see one of my creator friends posting about how they're being impersonated and not to fall for it and yada yada. You're having a mood swing too, dang it, girl. You're having a tough day. Why don't you do a little facial cleanser, give yourself a pep talk? And then I do unfortunately still need to have you do your homework. Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't feel any pressure to engage, but we would love to have you if it's your vibe. Pistachio has very low social, so these two are kind of social butterflies, and then we sort of have some um quieter, gloomier Sims, so works out. Okay, you need to go piss pal. Sorry if my voice sounds weird. I threw in a cough drop as my throat was starting to get a little sore. And then you can do your homework. Everybody got to do their homework. I know you don't want to, but oh, thank you, son. That's really sweet of you. Y'all are too kind. Their bathroom need goes down so fast when they're pregnant. My gosh. Ooh, you're about to pass out. You go to bed. You're asleep. You need to be asleep. You're going to be asleep soon. You're just doing your homework first, but you are pretty tired. Sorry, girlie. Not too bad. Oh, I forgot to check their grades also. Where are they at? You're still grade C? How's that? I've been having you do your homework every day. I don't know why pistachio is in excellent and cornflower is in good, but it could be because if pistachio had their level 2 skill up first and I didn't notice. I'm wondering. Oh, you're grade B, but you need to get a skill up. Something I've noticed, if you don't get that skill up in the school section, it's a lot harder to get their grades up. So she has to go to bed now because she's going to pass out. But if I can get her to do one of these skills she has a 2 in, so painting or handiness, honestly, before she goes into school tomorrow. Same with her. She's got logic that's really close. That would be ideal. Ooh, I would have you help her with her homework, but you are literally going to pass out. And to be fair, you're pregnant, so I don't really want you collapsing to the floor if I can help it. If I have any say in the matter, anyways. Honestly, I feel like after doing their makeovers, Clementine's really grown on me. She's a cutie. She's a cutie pie. I also really enjoy pistachio a lot. I'm hoping cornflower grows on me again during teen phase. There wasn't like that many good blue clothing options, I felt like, for kid age. Like we did okay, but I didn't like love them. So I feel like she has a lot of potential for teenage dumb though. Alright, how are these guys doing? You still have no gross motor? Oh my gosh. It's so hard. You have to do like so much tummy time. Dang. Can I just tell you something funny? Also, hi. I hope you're doing good. Every time you come into my chat for like just a single moment, because you use that little face, the little waving face, and like the standard hearts and stuff, for like a second, I think you're a Twitch staff because that's how quite a few of them they use like the standard purple color, the standard. And so I keep thinking for like a moment, and I'm like, wait, it's just Dag. Oh, hi, cat lover. Welcome in. You want to fight me? I do. I'm ready. I got my fight emote ready and everything. It's just Dag. Listen, in a loving way, okay? In that I don't need to be scared. It's just my pal. Ugh. You like chill games? Good, good. What kind of games do you like to play? Honestly, anybody can answer that if they want. What games have been capturing your attention lately, chat room? Mine is always The Sims, but I'm excited this weekend to get into Little Witch in the Woods and try it. And then I'm also hoping to set us up with another Swampy Stardew save. So that'll be fun. Coming out of the meeting here, we beefing. Was all ready to be like, who we fighting? And it was Dag, and I'm like, oh, never mind. Let the heckles resume. Minecraft, fair. I don't really promote Minecraft because it's on the BDS list for Palestine. But I know like some people owned it before the boycott and they play like just privately to themselves. So fair enough, fair enough. Ooblets, Crab God. Crab God, I've never heard of that one. Enshrouded and Chibi Robo. Ooh, you have a lot of ones that I haven't heard of. I'm intrigued. In the creepy game. I don't even know why I played that. I don't even like horror games. I think Kate just kept recommending it. And I wanted to play with friends, so I was like, okay, cool. That was The Forest. That game was too creepy for me. Little Witch in the Woods. Oh yeah, also Coral Island. Me and Kale and possibly Toasty as well are gonna do a multiplayer save. Grain of salt because we're still discussing it, so no promises. But I think we're gonna put the playthroughs on YouTube. It won't be on Twitch, but I think it'll be on YouTube, so y'all can see us playing multiplayer. I thought that would be fun. No, that one's different. I know which one you're talking about. I forget. That's Mika's something something. Also a witch game. Little Witch in the Woods. Um Let's see. I can link it. It's been out for a while in early access, so some people have played it, but it's in 1.0 now. So like basically the full first version is um going to be available soon, or is available. So I'm finally ready to check it out cuz I'm like, okay, it's in a pretty full version. Oh, no worries, friend. Enjoy your lurk. You're good. We have lots of folks who like to lurk and work and lurk and twerk, is like I like to say in this community. Do not worry about that at all. Oh, she said I actually don't want to puke in any of the toilets that my kids use, so I'm gonna go puke outside in the bush. You know what? I'm sure they appreciate that, honestly. What a caring human. Jen! Jen, for 6 months in advance? For real? Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. That's really cool of you, friend. I hope you enjoy your 18 months, your B badge. I hope you enjoy it. I hope, that's not what I meant to say, but I do hope you've enjoyed your 18 months. I meant to say I hope you enjoy your B motes and your B badge and your ad reviewing like I always do, but apparently my brain short circuited. Um, and thank you for the 18 months. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. New keyboard is driving me. Don't know the spaces and I can't type without looking. No, I get you. It takes a minute to get used to. You'll get there though. I want to get a new keyboard kind of, but I'm waiting because oh, I didn't put these away. Oh, that's so tragic. A creator that I really like. What happened to you? Why are you so dirty? Why? Did you pee your pants or something? I didn't see your that being. Is it cuz you puked in the bush? I guess that could be why. I will go take a shower. My Sims are falling apart, chat room. um, hello, Clementine. Uh, it's just emitting fire. Okay, I don't like that. I didn't like that one bit. Hi, Milam. Hi, Kathea. Welcome in. Sorry for the chaos immediately. Oh my goodness. It's going good. It's going good. We made a baby with Ty from what's the pack called? The Tomarang pack? Somebody will know. What pack is Tomarang from? Yeah, for rent. It is a pregnant belay. Only with one baby because we don't have any room in our house for two. So that'll be our first non twin situation of this gen, but yes. She has like the little short black bob and it has like little blue accents. The little fire emote in the panic basket is so cute. How was your walk, by the way? Oh, I was saying about the keyboard, and then I got distracted because My stove was like, it looked like a rocket launcher. Um, I want to get a new keyboard at some point, but I'm waiting because my friend Cheyenne Barton, some of you know her. She's an artiste and she's working with a company to make keycaps. And I know I'm going to want those when they come out. So I will probably search for a um, keyboard that's like compatible and looks good with those whenever they come out. She's also going to do a mouse pad. So I'll have to rotate my current mouse pad with that one sometimes because I really like the one Toast got me as well. It's breakfast and sea. It's breakfast sea creatures, which is, as you know, right up my alley. So not ready to fully give up on him, but um, also interested in supporting my pal. All right, well, we did okay with the kids before they went out, considering. I don't think they got those skills up, so the chances that they're going to level up in grades, I don't know, but let me check if that's the last name. I think so. It's Lin. Linh for the last name. And then the Thai is spelled Thi. Ooh, yes, I love this season where it's like fall but warm still. It's such a fun little in between. They all do it. Whenever the sign is broken, they come eat in the corner, which I just honestly think is kind of hilarious. Like, I'm sorry the sign is broken. You are gonna be okay, I promise. The drama. Oh, I think this is burnt from a previous fire. Let me go ahead and get you a new one. There you go. Oh, I didn't know their name, but they looked like a veggie. They looked like a legacy baby maker townie. Yes, 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 yes. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name correctly, to be honest. So, if anyone knows more than I, um, in terms of that THI name, I've just been pronouncing it Thai, um, as my best guess, but open to feedback. Sometimes words are hard. This air thing is so nice. Like IRL or in the game. This thing? Or you mean something else? Yes, it's called a vent hood, if you want to know. I pretty much understood what you meant anyways, so it's fine, but in case you're curious for the future. Actually, I'm so sorry, Periwinkle. I would love to chat with you, but I do actually have to go take care of this Infant. Nope, it's not letting me end the call. Okay. Sorry, infant. I guess you'll just be hungry. It's not my ideal situation either. R.I.P. Scribbling it down in the head is such a cute description. Real. Gosh, you're in a little bit of a rough state too, but I can't super efficient with 2 babies. Let's have you use your diaper, that'll help. And then after I super efficient baby care, I will. Oh gosh, okay. First blowout. Good. Good. And usually they have them one after another when you have twins, so. Yahoo! At least we weren't holding them, so now we're not dirty. That helps. I was trying to get you some sleep, but unfortunately, we are going to have to prioritize a bath. Could you put him down, perhaps? Now that he's good, he needs to go to sleep. Thank you. And he needs to be fed. Not ideal to feed him while he's that dirty, but Sims CPS will take him away if I don't feed him. They will not take him away for being stinky, unfortunately, so. Thank you, Herbivore. We do have a 100 baby Notion tracker. We have a Notion tracker for all of our saves, but obviously 100 baby is the one we're playing today. So if you're interested in checking out some of our old generation, some of our other families we've had very different families. This is a very unique generation. You can check that out there. We also have all of our old episodes of all of our challenges. 100 baby, very veggie, and llamas and legends are all on my VOD channel, so there's no pressure to catch up. You can hop in anytime, but some folks like to have it to throw on in the background when I'm not live, then you can subscribe over there if you'd like. I gotta try some chill music while playing. Sometimes The Sims feels hectic as hell. It can be, honestly. Oh, M is taking a nap. Oh, I missed it. Have a good nap, M. Thank you for hanging. Care you. Why is this baby still stinky? Why'd you take him out before he was done? What's going on here? Please? Do you know how I make The Sims chill for me? When I'm streaming, even 100 baby? This doesn't work as good off stream because, obviously, then you don't have much stimulation. You might get understimulated. I would anyway. Is that I don't play with any headphones on. So I don't hear the babies crying is like a huge part of how I feel like I keep 100 baby chill. Y'all hear the babies crying. But I don't have my headphones on. And there's something about that that makes it so much less serious, I guess. Or less panicky when I hear all the babies crying. I also use a lot of key board shortcuts, which makes it a little easier to take care of multiple sims at a time. So I use spacebar to quickly go between my sims. So I'll do like spacebar, tell them something to do, spacebar, tell them something to do, spacebar, tell them something, and that makes it a little bit easier. You can also page up or page down in your house. Little things like that can just make it like functionally easier to take care of that many Sims. And also many years of practice. I think Alyssa has the official brain cell right now or before, which love that. A little mod getting some brain cell time. Okay, now you can put astronomy down here. I will say the one time my Sims do drive me crazy sometimes, or not crazy, bonkers, is I actually find sure. It's funny that you're friends with Joelle because why can't I think of words? Periwinkle was also friends with Joelle. I find the newborns really overwhelming, actually. A lot of people find the infants particularly overwhelming, which fair enough. But I just stick the infants on these little pads. They can sleep there, they can build their skills there. They can socialize with each other there, so I find that part like kind of easy. Toddlers are obviously more self-sufficient, especially if you get the little lunchbox. The newborns, though, you can't even get through a single night of sleep. It also becomes significantly easier the second you have a teenager in the house, because then your teenager can help you with things, which I certainly appreciate. My friend might have to take a nap before you do your homework today. You are very tired. You need a shower badly. How do you do a little bubble bath? You're good. So you can work on your skills. Your fun is all the way up now, so you get some food, go to the bathroom. I gotta call Ghostbusters. The dino sheets are so cute, aren't they? This is Pistachio's bed. I thought this whole little green room suited them quite well. The green vibes. Okay, nice. We finally got Saffron up to level 3 in a skill. That will be helpful. Let's let her eat some food and then she'll do her homework. You're taking a nap. You're getting a bubble bath. Much needed. You're still gonna need fun after this, though. What do you want to do? Everybody just wants to watch TV. Why don't you? Scour for memes. That could be fun. You're doing your homework. That is great. Ooh, Saffron is in the responsibles range. So that's good. I'm surprised she got that before her sister. Her sister does a lot around the house. Who are you, by the way? Who is this? Oh, it's Joelle. I said she could invite her friend over, and then I was like, "Who is your friend? What are they doing here? I don't know you. I do know you, actually. Friendly. Pistachio is a human of taste. Yeah, they're a cutie. They have a very fun, funky, retro-y style, which I quite enjoy. I cannot accept your job offer. My kids are always trying to call me and ask about job offers. And I'm like, please, I cannot. Yeah, they're fun. I like them a lot. I'm thinking of letting them be because I've been thinking about their vibes. They were born AFAB, but they definitely have some gender vibes, and so I'm thinking like he, she, they pronouns for them at some point here. Like that to be in your inventory so it does not get lost. All right, Pistachio. I want you to sleep too late. Do something fun for a little bit. And then I need you to do your homework. Actually, you needed to get a skill up to level 3. What were you close on? You're very close on logic. So, let's have you come out here and do some sky observing. Why you're still stinky? I thought you got a bath. Use get you some food. You're pretty hungry, and then you give geometry book back. Steamy daydream. Girl, you're actively pregnant. There's a lot of flirtatiousness coming from you, considering the current circumstance. No. I knew this was coming when they got gray hair. But this was one I was not ready for. They just came over, they just called us and asked if they should accept the proposal from Nia. Nia was gonna propose to them, and they said that I told them to say yes. Oh, sad. Now all my Sims are gonna be sad. I'm gonna make the kids not sad because they don't even know Foggy, but it's obviously fine for um Kimmy to be sad for a while. All right, nice. We got your logic skill going on. Did you do your homework? I think you did. No, you didn't. Oh, truly tragic. Is meteorology in honor? Wait, why? Oh, because of the name. Yeah. Well, she likes looking in the telescope a lot. Just saying. You're good. Let's get you some sleep. You yap to your sister a little bit. See, he got his first bath milestone. I don't know why his brother didn't. Why are you bringing him down here? Kimmy BFFR, do the infants belong down here or do they have a room upstairs? Because you're going to set him on the cement floor and that's not where he belongs. Ay, ay, ay. We'll let you eat your food first. I am very sadly, very begrudgingly gonna save, even though that means solidifying Foggy's death. Ask if the moon is a sponge is funny. Um, no, it's a disaster. But there are people who are technically older than Foggy who are still young adults, even though they shouldn't be. It's a mess. Honestly. Their ages are particularly wonky for some reason. I really couldn't tell you why, but just is the case. I really don't know. I really don't know. I'm pretty sure Oatmeal is still alive, yes. And should Oatmeal still be alive? No. No. Oh my gosh. The next time this game asks me if I want to accept the trait of a slob for one of my Sims, I'm saying no. Because then they leave um all of their dirty laundry everywhere. Yeah, at one point I did. Actually, it was before this gen started. And I'm probably going to do it every gen just because, as much as I hate losing the family connections, I don't want to risk like corruption. And you make so many Sims when you play 100 Babies. I get too nervous. So I tend to take the main Sim and then I plop a couple of other Sims into like old siblings and stuff into she keeps having naughty dreams about Tom into the save, and it's just a bit messy that way. I don't know if I should just opt to not put any of the family members next time and let it be fresh. Question mark. But that's one aspect of this challenge that's a little bit messy. And I really don't know what I'm going to do about that with legacy saves, because I honestly kind of just like haven't played far enough to justify like to know, but like I feel like it's more important to keep the family connections in legacy saves, so I'm kind of nervous about that part. You make a lot less sims though, so that helps too, but we shall see. All right, gamers. I know it's a little early, just a smidge, like 30 minutes from what we usually do, but I'm still trying to heal this throat issue, so I don't want to go too hard. So I appreciate your understanding. I know I didn't get to stream as much last week either, so I really do appreciate y'all being chill. You're gonna get more than enough of me this weekend. I'm gonna be live 4 days in a row for 8 hours every day, so I think that can make up for it a little bit. And when we get back into the next episode of 100 Baby Challenge, we will be pretty close to aging up a couple of the sets of kids, and we will be having that new baby.